Game. Kyle Freeland, what do you look for here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
All right, first pitch coming up. Luis Arraez stands in.
Number 1, Luis Arraez.
And we're underway in Denver. one. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. One down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Out towards right center field. Doyle on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one lifted to left. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. When he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Ball. Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
That's ball 2.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Right there for a strike. Now all even up. Almost got him. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tovar gets his lead at first with nobody out. Quick move to first. Tovar dives back in safely. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, catcher Hunter.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Hunter Goodman, batting with one down, takes a strike. Man at first, one away. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Another 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now here is Jordan Beck. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So digging in, Brenton Doyle. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, should be extra bases. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Here comes the runner. In there, he's safe. It's 2-zip.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Troy Johnston digs in now.
That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Matt Chapman. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Chapman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Doyle settles underneath it. He's got it.
Batting sixth, center fielder Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball one. In the air, right field. Brings it in.
Batting seventh, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Here we go, Kyle.
Step off throw to first. Has some trouble with it. And he'll make it to second base with two gone. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. On the ground to first, Johnston. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for San Francisco. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Denver, so in now for Colorado, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Well, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. That one missed.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, he looks locked in on reaching a milestone we know has been coming up for him.
Yeah, Boog, 2 to go, and he'll move up into a new echelon for career Ks. Pretty special when you get to watch a pitcher have a moment like that.
So up next, Jake McCarthy. Short of the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Got him. 2 gone. And Chris, I have to think he's feeling amped. Needs just one more strikeout for a career milestone.
Boog, he's amped, I'm amped, and I have to think the fans are too. Not every day you get to witness history like this.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Stays alive.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the third inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge.
Aye!
0-1 now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Freeland in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. In the air, left field. Beck under this one. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Inside ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's inside.
Ball 2. That ball's foul.
Foul ball. Two now. Way
That's ball
inside,
3.
gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezequiel Tovar.
Ezequiel Tovar.
Yep, that ball went out.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So now here's the DH, Mickey Moniak. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that drops in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Now there's a bullet down the line. And a base hit up the middle.
Next for the Rockies, catcher.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. He's 0 for 1. Lined into left center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Rockies.
Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Now, Jordan Beck. That's in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Went with a sweeper for the strike. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That misses off the outside edge. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that'll load the bases.
Perfect.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Brenton.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Logan Webb won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for San
JT
Francisco.
Brubaker
Number
gets handed the
34,
rock out of the pen.
JT
Well, no
Brubaker.
margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Bases juiced, no outs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Up the middle, Arise. There's one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
So digging in, Troy Johnston went down on strikes his first time through. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, one out. Runner takes off, swing, and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 5-0. This is Willie Castro. Struck out swinging his first time.
Willie Castro.
Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in on a dive.
Ball, that's down.
Doyle leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, with that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Out to short, Adames. The flip, and they get the out. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 5 and the Giants nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Coors Field and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one almost got him. Lays is out, but he can't squeeze it. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
Dominant
First
performance for
baseman,
him today,
Rockies
Boog.
Spring
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1.
Ball.
The Rockies leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Adames back on a dive. Runner on the go. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On a line. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Giants. Right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
2 aboard with 1 out. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Two on, 1 out. That
Ball
one
2.
close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. In the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants. Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And now Bader up to the plate. Fly to right his first time.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key
that's out.
is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Hey.
Adames at second. Devers at first. 2 out of the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Giants leave a couple. It's 5-0. Back here in Denver, bottom of the fourth, Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Got him. One away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Second baseman, Edouard.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One, two now. And there's a ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Up next for the Rockies.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Ezekiel Tote, runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next is the designated hitter, Mickey Moniak. There's the strike. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's off the mark, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that's the third out. So one left for Colorado, but they hold a 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
On the inside corner for a strike. And that's way high. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
Ramos on at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Squirts away a little bit. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey struck out swinging his first time.
Come on, Kyle.
Aye.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the order now. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Run comes in from second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Giants 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hey!
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Arise should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder, Jordan Beck.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jordan Beck.
Hey!
0-2 now. Ball
Off
one
the plate,
there.
ball one.
That's way outside. 2-2. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And a ground ball to first. Devers takes it to the bag, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
So up next, Brenton Doyle. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat,
Ball that's
automatically
outside.
that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
High fly ball, right field. Lee has a beat on it, reaching for it, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're up 5-1. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Now it's going to be
Leading off
Willie
for San
Adames.
Francisco, shortstop, Willie Adames.
That one to first, and it gets by him.
Up next for the Giants.
Man at first, nobody out. Now here is Rafael Devers, 1 for 2.
Hey!
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball. Castro over to second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Ball, that's low.
Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt. Full count now. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. This ball's chopped on the ground,
foul.
but it kicks foul. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a ball evens the count. Good job to fight that one off. And they'll do it again. Two. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's a strikeout looking. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the Giants leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Coors Field. So in now for Colorado, Troy Johnston.
Troy Johnston.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Willie Castro getting ready to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick, and the glove might have taken his eye off it a little early. But regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Man at first, Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. Bunting, and it's in the air. One down.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman, Edouard.
One out, man at first. Next for Colorado, Edouard Julien. Julien in his third season, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Nope, that's a ball.
One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. In the air, center field. Bader settles under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center, Adames settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 58.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Ball one, no strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Antonio Senzatella getting ready to go. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ramos in the box again. Takes a strike.
Hey!
Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there, and that's ball one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2-2 now. And
That's
that one
ball
missing
three.
low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The Rockies leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two down, bases empty. Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Two and one now. Popped up. Castro gets under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off
Now
for
it's the
Rockies,
DH, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 3.
Moniak.
Nope. Hey!
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Pulls that one foul. Two now. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He made him pay for that one. and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman.
Ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1. That one hops against the fence. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
So, man aboard. Here's the Rockies cleanup
Ball,
hitter,
that's out.
Jordan Beck. And the 1-0. Foul ball. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. And that's too high. And ball four, two aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Center fielder, Brenton.
It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. One down. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Breaking
Inside,
ball
ball
inside. Ball one. Misses again, 5 in a row. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. In the air, left field. Ramos makes the grab on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sam Hentges done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Matt Gage gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So digging in, Troy Johnston. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And that is ball one.
Hey!
And
Hey!
now 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Laser to the gap, should score the run. In comes the run from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So 2 down. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Jose Buto, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Man on second, 2 down. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 9-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second here with 2 away. So in now for Colorado, Jake McCarthy. Left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run comes in to score from second, and they now lead by 9.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 10 and the Giants 1.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
0.
Jaden Hill.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the Giants
Leading off
catcher,
for San
Patrick
Francisco.
Bailey,
Catcher,
who's 0 for 2 with a
Patrick
pair of
Bailey.
strikeouts.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0. On the ground right
Foul ball.
side, and it goes just foul. The next
Nope,
pitch misses.
that's inside.
Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering is in the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Doyle on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Up next for the Giants. Second baseman. Luis
So back to the
Arias.
top of the order. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball!
The
That's
Rockies
down.
have some action in the pen. Antonio Senzatella appears to be getting loose. Halverson getting cranked up as well. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground to third. Castro sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the
Up
top of
next
the
for
eighth.
Giants. Shortstop. Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. Outside
Nope.
low, and that's ball 1. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Rafael
Up
Devers.
next for
Clearly
the
seeing the
Giants.
ball very
First
well in
baseman,
this one.
Rafael
Just a simple
Devers.
ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Rafael Devers up to hit. That
Ball.
one way
That's
inside.
inside.
The 1-0.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Here's a 2-0. And there's
Ball
a ball.
3.
Adames off of first with 2 away. Smash to the left side. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in Denver, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Let's go, Rockies! You can do it! Give it to them, Rockies!
Ground ball left
That ball's
side.
foul.
And foul ball. Yo one. And that skips into dirt. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's a little bit low. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw, and he's into second with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
So, man aboard, Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air. Chapman under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Hunter.
Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Hey! One out and a runner at second here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, Adames fires to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder Jordan.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matt Gage departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for San
New arm for the
Francisco,
Giants,
number
Jose
70,
Butto.
Jose Butto.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. The 0-1. Just missed. And there's a strike. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. The 0-1. And that one upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Spencer Bivens, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Beck off of first with 2 away.
That's outside.
And there's a foul ball. 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Rockies on top 11-1. Last chance coming up for the Giants. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman.
Yep,
Just missed.
that ball went out.
Right through there for a strike. Hill, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they cut into the deficit.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Oh, he can't bring it in.
Up next for the Giants.
So a man at first. And up next for the Giants, Harrison Bader.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. This to third. There's one. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jaden Hill done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Seth
the Rockies.
Halverson on to pitch here.
Number 54. Seth Halverson.
So they're down to their final out. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
This one in the air right field. McCarthy trying to get there. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.